Ready or not, 49ers faithful? Yes, ready or not, Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys is almost upon us. Oh, yeah. Whew. How you feeling? Niners faithful, you doing all right? We are fresh off of that loss against Kansas City. Another heartbreaker, right? Especially with Mahomes, sort of dancing all over us. D. Winters not closing out on that tackle. Ooh, that sideline run. It still hurts to this day. But look, the Niners must move on. We as fans must move on. And we are looking ahead to the Dallas Cowboys. Ooh, another rival. This is a real rival right here. I mean, I'm one of those 90s kids, right? So Niners Cowboys was the thing. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. Whew. Who's that other guy down who did the post? Alvin Harper. Stop it. Stop it. Nate Newton on the... Wow. The Niners eventually sort of overtook the Cowboys, though, at least for a little bit in the Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders era. But, okay. It's a new day. It's a new age. And the Niners play on Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys. Here are the Niners' keys to victory. Number one, the Niners need to set the tone on offense. I always say this, the tone is set through the running game. Everything else just sort of can easily roll off of that, right? Everything else is just i.e. play action, a solid passing game. That's a result of just that well-established running game. Against a team that's honed in on the run that you might be able to catch off guard schematically via the pass. So yes, the Niners again. I once again ask the San Francisco 49ers, please set the tone on offense with the running game. So I think that a couple of things. Number one, Jordan Mason is doing amazing. He's doing amazing, okay? I love his running style. I hope that his AC joints is feeling a little bit better, right, from the injury picked up a couple weeks ago. I think it's time to establish Jordan J.P. Mason, establish him as the NFL's leading rusher again. I think it's time. But with that said, I really hope that Coach Kyle Shanahan gets creative and dynamic on offense in the running game. How can he do that? Good. Funny you ask, because I got some answers for you. The Niners need to diversify their areas of attack in the running game, right? I think that right now, especially ever since Christian McCaffrey, because he hasn't played at all this season, I think that the Niners are a little bit more of an in-between the tackles type of running team. And that suits Jordan Mason, his running style, right? And the Niners have success. And all I'm asking is that every once in a while they diversify that attack with more, instead of putting Deebo in the backfield, more jet sweeps, more sweeps with Deebo. And specifically, I hope the Niners eat 2 sweeps. I want him to carry the ball twice, 2 carries. Jacob Cowing. I think that it's time to unleash the Cowing, and that the Niners rookie wide receiver Jacob Cowing, and that Cowing in the right position can really. So if Cowing has the right matchup, sort of what I meant to say. If Cowing has the right matchup, I believe that he can really exploit that with his speed, with his explosiveness. I think that the Niners can find that through using him on sweeps in the running game. I think that will open things up downfield, and they're going to need to scheme their way. Kyle Shanahan's going to need to scheme his wide receivers open more than he's had to in the past. And this is why. Just flat out, Deebo Samuel isn't the best of the best. He's decent, right, with his release in man-to-man coverage, but the Niners no longer have that go-to wide receiver who can release and get opened almost on command, which Brandon Aiyuk could pretty much do, right? The Niners are now searching for that. We hope that Ricky Pearsall can fill that role a little bit, but that's a little bit tough to ask of a rookie coming off of getting shot, right? It's like, I just want Ricky Pearsall to have a good early 20s and sleep well at night. Seriously. It's anyways. One thing that Brock Purdy had a bad game against Kansas City. Not even, he wasn't good. Too many turnovers. And I think that what Tom Brady said maybe in the game before, that resonates with me. And this is what Tom Brady says. He said, he said something to the gist of like, I don't really know with all this scramble stuff. I would just usually check it down. Or like, I mean, that's like would be my go-to is check it down and stop. There was actually somebody in the interwebs did a study of Brock Purdy's net gain yardage when he scrambles like how he does off of those broken plays. It's not a lot of yards. So, however cool it may look for Brock Purdy to break protection and scramble for those crazy extended broken plays, they haven't statistically amounted to much. The better play for Brock Purdy is to take the check down, specifically against the Cowboys. Make the easy pass, hit singles, and then things will open up eventually. I think that Kyle Shanahan, as an offensive coordinator, gets way too greedy, way too fast. He says, don't worry about the running game. We're only going to show pass. What you see is what you get. We're showing pass. Stop us if you can. And other teams are like, got it. These guys aren't showing any type of run. Let's hone in on the pass. We're going to beat them. And they have been beating the Niners, right? So the Niners need to go back to having their pass be a result of a great running game. So like a little play action, move the pocket with Brock Purdy, screen, tight end screen, right? Wide receiver screens, getting the ball out of Brock Purdy's hand, but also really establishing some sort of momentum on offense, because the long story short of it is that a lot of the Niners' issues is that they show pass so much that they just don't, they get themselves into third and longs, don't convert, and then it's a quick 3 and out because they don't establish the running game. Need to establish the running game, and I'm not going to waste any more time saying that. The Cowboys have playmakers. They still, although, Micah Parsons isn't going to play, they still have playmakers on defense. Diggs is one of them, I believe, right? Don't get fancy. I hope that the Niners don't get too fancy. Beat the Cowboys up. One more time. Just beat the Cowboys up. On defense, don't let Dallas get going on the ground. It will be devastating to the Niners if they can't bottle up the Dallas Cowboys running attack, and they have to do it quickly and immediately and decisively. You cannot, if you see Dallas Cowboys running backs going for 7 to 9 yards on one carry, 12 yards, even 17 yards, breaking those open, that could spell disaster for the Niners. Okay, so they have to do that because Dak Prescott is dangerous on third and mids to shorts. He is a dangerous quarterback with his running ability, with Ceedee Lamb, right? So the Niners need to bottle up and just destroy the Cowboys running game, and they must get the Cowboys into third and long situations. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 12, hey, right? Ceedee Lamb. Ceedee Lamb is one of the best he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He is going to make plays 2 more times. He's going to make plays. He's going to make plays tomorrow night or on Sunday night against the Niners. Here's the thing. 3 receptions for 60 yards is one thing. Okay? 3 receptions for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns is now the Niners' back. The Niners' defense has been broken. That breaks the Niners' backs. Mitigate the big plays. Stuff the run. Keep the Cowboys in 3rd and long situations. On those 3rd and long, mitigate the big plays from Dak Prescott to Ceedee Lamb. Because Ceedee Lamb, even in tight coverage, can make something happen. Don't let him get going early. Because it's a spotlight game. I'm warning the Niners. Straight up warning. Don't let him get going early. Stuff these guys down. One more thing. Keep an eye on Dallas Cowboy wide receiver, Jalen Tolbert, because he's been playing well as of late. And as a young player, You never know when those young players are going to really pop. Keep an eye on them. The Niners can't let Cowboys get loose downfield because Dak Prescott can make some plays downfield, and gosh, the Niners, their defense hasn't been as tight as of late, even though they played well against Pat Mahomes, right? They played well and didn't they pick him off a couple times? So, still, too many points bottom line. We keep on going. Jake Ferguson, Cowboys tight end Jake Ferguson, he does damage in the middle of the field. The Niners need to mitigate that damage, okay? So Fred Warner has to stay home a little in the regards that if he's manning the center of the field, Jake Ferguson is going to be there, and he's good at getting open. Don't let him get behind you for any big plays. Capitalize on long third downs you create through work on defense. Work hard, work early on first and second down. Stuff that Cowboys running offense, okay? If you're the Niners defense, work to get that third and long. Capitalize on the third and long. And here's the thing. If the Niners can work hard enough, okay, if their defense works on first and second down, forces Dak Prescott into those third and long situations, Dak Prescott will turn the ball over. Dak Prescott, he could be good for a turnover, maybe 2 a game, right? The Niners need to create their own luck, though, okay? Create their own odds and chances by stuffing the run game, keeping the Cowboys offense in third and long scenarios. What is my final score prediction? Okay, by the way, I was correct. I was almost completely correct. I was correct with the Kansas City Chiefs score of 28 points last weekend. So I'm giving myself, tooting the horn for myself, okay? I got that pick correct. Exact points, Kansas City Chiefs, and that the Chiefs were going to beat the Niners. My prediction for Sunday night's game, though, Niners versus Cowboys, I absolutely cannot and will not. I cannot get myself to pick the Cowboys. I will not get myself to pick the Cowboys. The 49ers are the more talented team. Micah Parsons is out. The Niners need to make things happen, and it's going to be on a big stage. The Niners can get well, and they can get well fast if they do it tomorrow night. My prediction, the Niners win a score of 28-27. Hey, if you like this video, comment. Hey, do the like thing. If you did like this video, for sure, do the like thing. Do the subscribe thing, of course, because we talk Niners, we talk Golden State Warriors, we talk a lot of Bay Area sports here, but also we just have fun just shooting it. So thank you for stopping by C-Trade Station one more time. I would love to know your score predictions in the comments. Of course, if you are closer to the score than myself, you will get a shout out in the next video. Go Niners. This is going to be a good one. Till next time, I'm C-Train. Have a good one.